Obama. All right, stop it. President Obama apparently noticed there were a few thousand protesters outside his door, and they were a little late to be trick-or-treaters. Plus, trick-or-treaters rarely demand racial justice. Almost never see Spider-Man go, "White chocolate, really? How do you sleep at night?" So Obama, that was funnier than you gave it credit for, especially on that side. So Obama decided to take on this country's problem with police brutality, militarization, and overreach. Problems he helped increase by allowing military weaponry to be placed in the hands of local police, who sometimes can't even follow simple directions. Directions like, place the handcuffs on the suspect's hands, you moron. Or, no, don't use your taser to heat up your burrito. Or, stop pulling over the Amish for speeding just because you think it's funny. You know, those directions. But Obama did something great. He allotted money to place 50,000 video cameras on cops, something I called for months ago here on Redacted Tonight. But you know, the president getting an idea just a mere 3 months after the preeminent comedy news show put said idea out there, that's actually not that bad. I mean, I find that if a world leader is less than a half year behind the comedians on how to fix the planet, he or she should be lauded, you know? It reminds me of the time Woodrow Wilson decided to give women the right to vote only 30 days after Groucho Marx recommended it. But immediately after that, Obama clearly began to fear that having good ideas could grow like a good idea cancer that would destroy his administration. The only cure to good idea cancer, very bad ideas. So he put the Philadelphia Police Commissioner, Charles Ramsey, in to chair his task force on policing. Ramsey was the head of one of the most corrupt police departments in the nation. There was a federal investigation into his police force for conspiracy, robbery, extortion, kidnapping, and drug dealing. You know, all the good ingredients of a killer holiday party. Also, even after pot was decriminalized in Pennsylvania, Ramsey still insisted he would keep arresting people for minor possession. But this is a good thing, because just as Obama, the first black president, showed children across America that they can be anything they want, and George W. Bush did the same for the mentally challenged. Having a quasi-corrupt, draconian police chief as one of the top cops shows even the most criminal-minded that they, too, could someday be one of the most well-respected cops in the land. But President Obama wasn't done. He also appointed a new top energy diplomat at the State Department, Amos Hochstein. In this position, he will likely be the main guy in the negotiations for a climate change deal at the UN Convention on Climate Change. Okay, so here's the question. Who would you not want negotiating a climate change deal if you at all want to save humankind from death by fire? Number 1, Kesha. Number 2, an oil lobbyist. Number 3, Broby from Yo Gabba Gabba. Number 4, an oil lobbyist. And number 5, 2 oil lobbyists. So which one of those things do you think Hochstein used to be? That's right, in 2008, working for the law firm Cassidy & Associates, Hochstein was Broby. Before he changed his name after witnessing a murder. But more importantly, Hochstein was an oil lobbyist. As D-Smog blog reported, he pressured Congress on behalf of his client, Marathon Oil. So in the span of a week, Obama appointed a draconian police chief to run his task force on policing, and a former oil lobbyist to take charge of saving the planet from big oil. You know, the White House has some kind of Christmas celebration. Maybe it would help ease the racial tensions in the country if they put Megyn Kelly in charge.
And by the way, for all you kids watching at home, Santa just is white, but this person is just arguing that maybe we should also have a black Santa. But, you know, Santa is what he is, and just so you know, we're just debating this because someone wrote about a kid.
And with Megyn Kelly as the Christmas czar, finally the good idea of cancer will be kept at bay.